One of the best things about a trade show like Calix Connections in Las Vegas is who you run into, your connections. And it's Tom Whitaker, who we haven't seen before the pandemic. Tom, I saw a logo on your shirt that I didn't recognize, that I didn't realize you were with, All Points Broadband. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what All Points Broadband is doing? We'll have a conversation.
All Points Broadband is a fiber to the home company based in Richmond, Virginia. Been around for a while as a wireless internet service provider in Virginia and Central Kentucky. When the state of Virginia decided to put a lot of public funding into unserved fiber to the home and kind of made it a statewide mandate, All Points participated in funding rounds with the state to put together public funding to be able to build this network, and we were awarded over $300 million to build 19 counties in rural, unserved Virginia.
What's fascinating about that, it sounded like that money became kind of the seed for private money.
Yes, building broadband in rural America is a tough financial proposition. And even with a significant amount of funding from the state, it's going to take a little bit more. And there are investors out there that are interested in this space. And one of those investors is Searchlight Capital. They're already invested in companies like Ziply and Consolidated, and they felt like putting their money behind All Points was a good bet. So we've got a private equity piece and a public piece, and we believe that combination is going to be very successful for us.
Now, you started off as a WISP, but you're doing a lot of fiber nowadays. In these 19 counties, what do you anticipate being the mix there?
We're not going to provide video. We will provide VoIP. So we expect, especially in rural America, home phones still a thing. We skew a little bit older demographically, so we think our double play product is going to be some speed version of broadband coupled up with phone. And we'll promote the over-the-top video applications that are out there. I think there's going to be some challenges there with communicating with folks and about what streaming is and how it works. If you've had Dish or DirecTV for years, there's some training there when it comes to the remote and some other challenges, but we think they can all be overcome.
Yeah, no, I was thinking more in terms of infrastructure. Do you see fiber being most of it, but still needing some wireless?
We're going to be 100% fiber. Like I said, it's a particularly expensive proposition, but we are only going after unserved, and that's 25/3 or less, and there's a lot of that in rural Virginia.
So by starting out as a kind of a fiber-first initiative, does this give you advantages in operations or maybe customer support over a legacy network?
Well, having run a cable company and having worked on starting up a fiber to the home business, the service metrics for a fiber provider are a lot better. So you have less troubles, significantly less troubles than a typical cable service provider. Now, a lot of those troubles in the cable world come from the video set-top box. I don't think anyone would argue that fiber to the home gigabit GPON technology is less stable than cable. It is a much more stable, much more resilient platform than HFC.
From a build-out perspective, what sort of time frame are we looking at, and what are the biggest challenges to getting to that time frame?
Well, the biggest challenge for us is to get these networks built within the funding calendar for the funding from the state of Virginia. But there are going to be portions of our project, in particular the Shenandoah Valley, kind of between Augusta County and Frederick County, where we're looking at a good 36 months of construction. And 40 to 50,000 pole attachments, several thousand miles of fiber. It's a significant project.
So most of it's aerial then?
Yeah, almost 100% aerial. We're going to run into situations where it's actually more economical to go underground because of make-ready cost. So make-ready and make-ready engineering, construction, getting all the pole attachments done, those are the two biggest initial hurdles. Once you get those out of the way, it's just aerial construction. We're doing strand and lash everywhere. We're not doing any ADSS. And our power company partners, in this case, it's several cooperatives and one investor-owned, Dominion Resources. They're providing a significant amount of middle mile support for us to tie all of our head-end locations together.
Excellent. Well, Tom, it's so great to catch up with you, and good luck as you build this out.
My pleasure. Good to see you.